A couple days ago, I did a video to test the pressure drop at the end of the line, and when I finished the video, I forgot to turn my timer back on. So this is one of the main reasons people don't like aeroponics. It takes just a little mistake, just a little bit of neglect, and you have carnage within a few hours. Actually, I did that video maybe around 7 o'clock at night, and I didn't notice it until about 3 o'clock the next day, so about 20 hours went by. And I'm amazed that these are actually still halfway decent. It's probably because of all the roots that are in the system and the water that was able to kind of be retained from the roots sitting on the bottom of the tube. But it definitely took its toll. I kicked the sprayers back on, and within 3 hours they snapped back pretty well. I did end up with some browning on the bottom of the plants again, so that's interesting. I wonder if that was the cause I had earlier. Possibly having, maybe not enough nutrients, maybe I wasn't spraying it enough. I'm not sure. I did cut down the spray time to 5 seconds from 15 seconds because I wanted to make sure that when the water was coming out, I didn't have too great of a drop in pressure, so that way I knew that the nutrients that were coming out were definitely getting atomized as small as possible. And they were able to pop back pretty well, so I'm definitely going to keep that 5-second on interval and leave it at the 2-minute off. I think another benefit on why these were able to survive well for quite a few hours was I have everything as sealed as well as I possibly can. Some of the open pods that I don't have plants in yet, I've got some black tape over the top of them, and I have a foam seal around each one of these net pots that allow it to really get a nice tight seal around that PVC. So those roots are really able to stay nice and moist with no sunlight down in there. So even without the spray heads going, they still had a decent amount of water and nutrients and that moist air inside of that tube. So I think that ended up giving me quite a few more hours. Cucumber plants still trying to make it. I think when it has those smaller roots, it definitely affects it a lot more than the ones that already have a nice root system going. I think the cauliflower really is doing well. In fact, it almost seems like it grew about 50% since just yesterday. But a lot of leaves, a lot of growth spurts of flowers. Nothing super concentrated yet, but maybe in time. Pepper plants still going, doing better every day. So got a couple buds there, just slow growing. But overall, success on the recovery. Hopefully I don't do that again.